Now, a common myth is that we get most of our oxygen from trees. This isn't right. We actually get 50 to 70% of our oxygen from our oceans, and unfortunately, our oceans are under threat. Due to pollution, there are expanding oceanic dead zones, and these are areas where the oxygen in the ocean is so low that sometimes even marine life can't survive. On the image you're looking at, those dead zones are in blue. Oceanic dead zones are caused by a number of factors, from agricultural runoff, raw sewage, industrial and car emissions, climate change, and algal blooms. There is a tipping point in a dead zone, and if pollution gets beyond this point, everything in that dead zone dies. We need to look out for what goes into our waterways in New Zealand. In a survey in 2020, 60% of New Zealand's rivers had higher pollution levels than what was acceptable. And unfortunately, in Horowhenua, we have the second and fourth worst polluted streams in the country, which are Arawhata Stream and Pataki Stream, and they feed directly into Lake Horowhenua. We need to do better, because not only are we destroying an amazing local resource, all of that pollution also goes out into the ocean. Having healthy oceans regulates our climate, but it also helps us fight climate change as well. The ocean can absorb 50 times more carbon dioxide than in our atmosphere. However, we're abusing the ocean by dumping 8 million metric tons of rubbish into it every year. That's the equivalent of us filling up a garbage truck, taking it to the beach, and emptying it out, one every minute. This has resulted in things like the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is 6 times the size of New Zealand. It is found between Hawaii and California. We can do our bit by reducing how much rubbish we produce, reusing what we can, and making sure we recycle everything that we can. Participating in events like beach cleanups and picking up trash in public places also helps too. Our seas and oceans are so worth protecting. When we are near the water, it is shown that our brain enters a meditative state called drifting. Drifting is a special form of attention where we are engaged with the world around us but not focused on getting something done. Exposure to blue environments can also lead to a decrease in cortisol, which is a stress hormone, which is great for our mental health. Not to mention, oceans are just fun. There are so many activities we can do on the water. Hobbies like surfing, kayaking, sailing, boating, fishing, paddleboarding, snorkeling, scuba diving, not to mention just walking along the beach, make protecting our oceans so worth it. If you do your bit, together we can have such an awesome, positive impact on our precious taonga, our moana, our ocean.